your hard case set.
Sending this one out to my city and my team. Get that ring. Know what I'm saying?
Hey, jackass!
Round. It's the NBA count. Yeah, we here. This is what y'all
Hey!
for. To bring home the championship. Once again, this song, the grind, struggle in the drive. It's down to the wire. It's all on the line. If you don't got heart, then you won't survive. And that's facts. No matter how hard you try. Got my soldiers on the battleground. This one's for my team, and I do it for my city. It's about to get step into the lion's den. You know what it is, that time again. That once in a lifetime chance. Put the ball in my hands, and I'ma make sure my team wins.
Good evening!
Good
We
evening.
are a little late, but we are good. We are good because we ain't got much to talk about tonight. We doing a little. We have to do a report because we have something to talk about. There's some game going on this weekend that means a lot. So we had a night to go do a Thursday night report. Lone Wolf, good evening. What up, boy?
Good evening. Oh, and by the way, to let y'all two motherfuckers know that the L guys made us send you here, but y'all trying to sit at the head of the table where I'm at. Let you know.
Good evening. Good evening, Rob, aka Jackass.
Good evening, gentlemen. See, I'm going to be the civil one right now. Good evening, gentlemen.
I'm civil.
By the way, good evening to all of our subscribers on Facebook and on YouTube as well. Continue to like, share, and subscribe to us, and we'll continue to put great content out. But good evening, gentlemen.
Oh,
Yeah. So we're gonna get right to it, gentlemen. We're gonna talk about what going.
before we get started, I'd like you to get them 10 bells, please, for 2 people. 2, and the other one today. Get them 10 bells ready. And one of the greatest soccer players of all time, Pele. 10 bells, please.
Give me 1 second.
You know, while he getting it together, Pele, everybody knows won 3 World Cup for Brazil. Um, Everybody say he's the greatest soccer player of all time. I think he is right there with Messi, like we were talking about. And it's a sad day right after Messi actually just won the World Cup for Argentina, when he arguably the best soccer player in the world too. And for a soccer legend to go down right after of a great World Cup, is very sad. He's a legend for sure. He's definitely a legend in the soccer world, and he will never be forgotten for sure. So, Rob.
Well, not only just in the soccer world, but just in the world in general. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people I mean, granted, the man lived an incredible life. I mean, to see this world for 82 years, you won 3 World Cups for your country, and you're not arguably, you are the greatest soccer player in the world that's ever kicked the ball. So this guy is just, it's a sad, like, it's like, don't get me wrong, like, for me, I know, like, if Bill Russell was the past, it will still hurt. Why are y'all playing now?
There we
I
go.
ain't trying to play. No, I didn't ask him to play now. I was getting mine off right quick. But like, I know, like, if Bill Russell was to pass, it will be like, when he passed, it was a very sad day. But I was happy that he got to live to see a lot of this world, especially with the world change. Like with Pele, I mean, he saw a lot, not only with his country, but with our world, with the world changing, with like with segregation, and even though it's still going on today, but the fact that the laws were passed, got to see a whole lot of things happen, got to see a black president go into office, got to see a lot, got to see grandchildren, great grandchildren, family that he saw go out, and to see him in the soccer world. And I know it's very a sad day, but we should also celebrate his life, because to see this world for 82 years, it is nothing but a blessing because we're only promised 70, if that. So to see 82 years, that is a blessing. I'm sad that he is gone, but he is not suffering anymore. So shout out to Pele and his family. My condolences, and not only to us, but also to the Chefrazzi report and to billions of people around the world. We salute you.
That is Frank. That is. Go ahead. Those 10 bells is also for Franco.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely. Another guy who was living legend, not only to football fans around the world, but of course, the Steeler Nation. He's one of the top players in Steelers Nation history of all time. If you really look at it, he's me personally. I think he's the top 100 player of all time. If they ever was to redo the list, I think he was on it the first time. But the fact that he will always be synonymous with that catch and the playoffs and his championships and his humanitarianism, it's just incredible to see that guys like this that get to live to see the jerseys get retired. Well, he gonna get the chance to see his jersey get retired, but the fact that he get to see himself in the Ring of Honor, see himself in the Hall of Fame, to see his kids, to see his grandkids, to see his family, to see everything that he needs to see before he could just lay rest. I think it's an honor for guys like him and Pele to be celebrated, and I'm glad that the Steeler Nation not only honored him but saluted him and celebrated him the way that he would want it to be celebrated.
Yep.
Yeah, man. I was glad that the Steelers managed to win that game too in honor of him. They had to go to a dog fight, and now they relevant in the playoffs. But we're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about the Thursday night game first, and what would it mean? Because obviously, if the Cowboys had beat Jacksonville, then it would have mattered because they would have been in contention to possibly take the NFC East. But they ain't happen, and right now we're thinking the Saints going. I mean, the Eagles going more than likely get the 1 seed. They only need to win
Mm-hmm.
one. They only need to win one game. So Philly could get the number 1 seed. They have to beat the Saints this Sunday, but we're not going to go to Sunday yet. As a matter of fact, everyone, on Sunday, for the first time, there's not going to be not just one host, not just two, not just three, but all four of us is literally going to be live here on Sunday morning for the Chefrazzi report for reasons that we're going to discuss later on in the show. But we need to talk about this game. The Cowboys was a 6.5 point favorite until we found out that King Henry is out. Um, Ryan Tannehill out for the season. Um, and they got 1,000,001 injuries. And they ain't even starting Willis tonight. They starting Dobbs.
Because
My
of
God.
concussion.
Well, with that said, um, they're favored by 2 touchdowns.
Mm.
When we start,
Yeah, go ahead. You take this.
That's how we're gonna start it, guys.
let me inform you guys something. This game don't mean nothing to you. Michael Parsons' question: if I was you Cowboy fans and Mike McCarthy, I would game only. But you motherfuckers don't like to listen, so Cowboy time. Cowboys favored by 2 touchdowns. That sounds like it's a trap. Because remember, there were 2 touchdown favorites, and the Texans hold on to them. Eventually lost by 4. They were favored by 2 touchdowns against the Jaguars, and Jaguars beat them. Correct?
Yeah.
Now you're favored by 2 touchdowns against the Titans. Because 1/3 of the Tennessee Titans roster are hurt. And the Cowboys should win this game, in a matter of fact. That they should not win this game. If they don't win this game today, there's going to be a lot of talking about pushing the playoffs. They won't get no higher than 5. They'll stay at 5 the rest of the way.
Oh, they're stuck at 5, buddy. They can't go nowhere.
No, they can
They're
go
not going no higher than that. They
No,
had a chance.
unless the Eagles fold, which they're not.
The Eagles is not going to fold. They might lose. They might lose.
They ain't trying to give up that division. They ain't trying to give up that 1 seed, bro.
No.
We've seen stranger
I say
things.
they'll lose to the Giants next week.
We know that, but I don't see that happening.
What I'm saying to you is they lose to the Giants next week if they win against the Saints. Cowboys should win this game, but that 14 point, I smell a trap. 2 ways I'll take it. Take the Cowboys -7 first, but the Cowboys will win this game. And if the Cowboys don't win this game Sunday, we'll have fun. We're gonna laugh at their asses.
Oh well, we are gonna be here together, so I'll have a funny moment.
Yes.
Well, you know why I said I really didn't want to call this game? Because the fact that I just made it very clear. This is a drinking night. This should not go further at all after first half. This should be a blowout. The fact that the Titans have fallen from grace, had first place basically the entire season on the NFC South, and now they have snuck in. The Jacksonville Jaguars have snuck in, have tied it up with them, and just to look at it, and just look at it right now, it's raining. This should be the perfect day for Dallas to just run the ball, have a couple of passes, make a few plays, get it done out the way early. Like they said, if you have not learned your lesson from the Jacksonville game, I don't know when you will. I don't know when. I think the Jacksonville game should remind them that there is no days off when it comes to playing a football game. I thought they would have learned it when they played against the Texans close. But then they really had to learn it against the Jacksonville Jaguars, who just tell everybody, look out for us. We actually are legit. And they're showing why. So Dallas, heed this warning very, very well. Because you did this the last time. You overlooked the Jaguars to play against Philly. Do not overlook the Titans when they're at their worst to get ready to play against the Commanders. Please don't do that. In this game early, get your guys off the field so they can have a rest, have a couple of days off, get ready for Monday, because you're going to go to war in Washington. If you think this game is going to be a war, wait till next week when not only depends on how it goes, you might be fighting for the NFC East, but then you're also going to be fighting for your worst enemy to get out the playoffs. Let's end this early so you can get ready for next week.
In other words, he's saying that y'all should cover.
They should cover. I don't
I say
believe
they
they will cover.
won't.
I don't believe they will cover, but I believe they can cover it for one half? Yeah. But for a whole game? No. If you do it right.
Nope.
No.
Even what's his name? Even ESPN Joe, what's his name? Joe Farnburn says take Dallas 7 first half.
I like that one too.
Like I said, with the fact that there's no Derrick Henry, there's no Malik Willis, it's not that much in the secondary, it's not that much in the wide receivers, and it's raining. It is a perfect day for Ezekiel Elliott to do this.
Yeah.
And plus, there's no Tony Pollard tonight. So if I'm Zeke, I eat all day. You've been
Yeah.
waiting for a game like this for you to eat?
Yeah.
Here it is. This is your game to eat. Be the buffet that I know you are.
Yeah. Um, I'm gonna go with Dallas. I I love the first half. I do. I love the first half. Um, I'm gonna take Dallas to win it, but I'm not taking the whole 12 whatever, because Cowboy do Cowboy things sometimes, especially on the road, and I'm just praying to God for their sake they can handle business. So I'm gonna take the Titans spread overall, but I'll take Dallas minus 7.5 first half. And I will give it like a score of 30-24.
Okay.
Yeah, get him 6.
And I like that too because of the fact that as much as I don't want to count out Tennessee because of the head coach itself, something just tells me that and it makes it even worse. If I'm not mistaken, I believe this is Dobbs' really first real game as a starter. I mean, I know he started maybe a couple in Pittsburgh, but this game is real for him this time around. Because he's not only playing just to play, he's playing for playoff position. The last thing Tennessee
Well,
needs to do
right.
is to fall behind and get ready to play against their arch nemesis the last week of the season to see who goes in.
This scenario, Josh Dobbs on his scouting report. He is smart throwing football,
Oh yeah.
and that's scary. That spread might be your go-to play on that one. First half, take 7 first half. I mean, take 7 first half of the game. I'm gonna pull lone wolf. I'm gonna pull a lone wolf ass out of me. Things that one wolf time. Don't be surprised if the Titans beat the Cowboys. Be surprised.
Hmm.
This one I would be, but the only way I could see it happen is if Hillard has a hell of a game. Now, don't get me wrong, I know he's not Henry, but this motherfucker can run too. And the one thing about
Right.
Dallas has always been their Achilles heel is the
Yep.
fact that they cannot stop the run. This should be the day that they
25th.
should.
Yep.
But don't be surprised.
25th against. Yep. 25th against the run. 25th against the run. No. That's Dallas football. No. They're still top 3 in stopping the pass. That's no questions asked. 25th against the run. And if Hillard look football correctly, if Josh Dobbs plays a perfect game, surprise if the Titans beat the Cowboys. Oh boy, if the Titans beat the Cowboys, oh boy, Shannon Sharp and Steven Morrow.
Oh, trust me. I'm off tomorrow. And before I go out to do our second grind, I will be up waiting for Undisputed to be on at 9:30 in the morning on the dot. And
Now
not
here's my question to you guys:
what's up?
Mm-hmm.
Who needs this more?
Tennessee.
Tennessee out the playoff hunt.
No,
No,
Tennessee.
they're not out the playoff hunt because they still got to play that matchup against Jacksonville next week.
The only way how Tennessee gonna get in if they win the division.
Yep.
He needs some more than anybody else.
I don't think the Cowboys need it, but I think they need it for momentum purposes. After they choked one in Jacksonville, they need the momentum so they can be able to get ready for the playoffs. So after, like I said, that loss with Jacksonville, they weren't supposed to lose. They shouldn't have lost that game. I don't know why they lost that game, but they did. But I think they should be able to pull it off. I think Dak should have a pretty decent game today.
Keep the turnovers low.
Yeah, keep it low. But by the way, FanDuel have one up there for Dak Prescott for 200 yards and for them to win. I love that bet.
All right, so that should be an easy lock for him today.
Mm-hmm.
I like Kevin Byard, but I think if they keep the short game and let them go out, they should be fine.
That's sketchy. That bet's gonna be sketchy. Here's why. They had that bet. He only threw for like 100 some odd yards because defense took care of business. I was running football, but mostly defense took care of business. That's why the Colts.
He's been throwing for 300 these last 3 games, so for him to have 2, that should be a lock.
Yeah,
even with the exceptions, he's still throwing.
Yeah, but look at this. This is what happens. Last 2 games that they struggled and one of them they lost. Look at the defense are starting to slack off. And Dak has to do what Dak.
Yeah, and
what
a perfect pick-me-up game than the Tennessee.
But when your defense slacks off the last 2 games that they shouldn't have slacked off, I look concerned for that defense going into postseason. Run defense is bad.
Oh, it's pouring in Tennessee.
Mm-hmm. So you know what that means.
Oh, this should be all I can say is this. Dobbs, you better hold on to that ball for dear life, because the second you hold it too long and you see it's already one number 11 playing on offense. Last thing you need to see is another number 11 on the defensive side on your ass.
He's questionable.
But guys, we have a game that we need to talk about, right? A very interesting game that happened on Saturday. If I am correct, let me go over. It is the Peach Bowl.
I thought there were 2 games on that day. I thought both the games were on.
I said 2. There are 2, but I'm only talking about one right now, right?
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna call.
Okay, well, silence. I know there's another one, but we're gonna talk about this one, and it's time for us to give predictions. We're gonna start with the TCU number 3, the Texas Christian Horned Frogs, going against number 2, Michigan Wolverines. Now, currently, right now, TCU is a 7.5 point underdog to the Wolverines. Over under is 58. So, I will let y'all discuss what's the keys to the game, because y'all been watching college football all season just like I have. And the keys to the game, and who you got.
It's kind of tough. One quarterback is pretty damn good. The other one, but he fits the team. One team has a better running game than the other.
Mm-hmm.
But the ultimate X factor is the one thing that we've always had problems when it comes to TCU.
Mm.
Can this defense hold up for 48 minutes?
Mm.
That's the ultimate problem. Now, don't get me wrong. They've been holding their own all year long. Granted, do they let them score a lot? Absolutely. No, they have. They gave Texas a run for the money. Look, every time we have counted TCU outside of the Big 12 championship game, every time we've counted TCU out, they always prove us wrong. It's just happens. The only time they were proven wrong was the Big 12 championship game. And the bad thing about it was, if it really wasn't for the fact that the quarterback was damn near dead, they probably would have won that game too. But Michigan has been consistent with this running game, and their defense has gotten better throughout the year. But most importantly, their offensive line is just huge.
There's some Mountaineers over there.
Against that TCU defense, which they are compared to them, midgets. They are midgets compared to them. And God, I don't want to be that team play against Michigan. But TCU, I think this is just you are the Cinderella story that is about to get exposed.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that Mr. Harbaugh has been working on something for y'all for the past month and a half.
You got a month for sure.
They have been ready for this game, and I believe TCU will come out fighting, but Michigan is just that team that would just wear you out to the point where you have nothing, and then they do this. Take off. Ask Ohio State. Wore them out to the point where they just took off, and Ohio State could not do nothing about it. And this is with the backup running back. We're not even talking about the fact that the original running back is out for the season, and he was just as good as he was the starter. The backup is just even better than the starter. So I'll take Michigan to win this game, and I'll take the 7, and I'll take the 7 for Michigan. I would give TCU that much. They can respect them enough to get them off their heels a little bit with Max. But Max, I hate to tell you this, as good as you are and you were deserving to be in the Heisman finalist, this ain't the defense you want to deal with. You thought you saw one bad defense with Texas, another bad defense with Kansas State. This is the one that's going to take you out.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll still see, and crazy is, I see it as a high-scoring game because I think Michigan has enough firepower to keep up with TCU on the offensive side. So for me, this is probably one of the only high-scoring games out of the two. 27-24.
Mm.
Storyline: the head coach on this road before, and unfortunately got embarrassed by Georgia last year. The coach for TCU has never been to the dance, so jitters may come into play. Let me start with TCU. TCU offensively, defensively, I rather pissed on them. Minnesota defense is badass. Teams that face them, they struggle against one or two games. They struggle against Maryland. Boy, I remember those two struggles, but they held their own. It's like it got that hungry mentality and try to get the Wolverine players to get. Furthermore, the over-under is going to be 58. over in the
That's
picture,
what they got.
but for some odd reason, I think Michigan is going to win this football game. I think, and let me take my glasses off.
He smell it. He smells it, guys.
Oh, it's going over. But Michigan going to be doing.
Damn, you just give TCU no respect. I get it. You don't respect their defense. But at least respect the offense. The offense is top 5 in the country.
I respect
He
it.
ain't doing.
I say I respect the offense. Their defense is going to be their Achilles heel, but Michigan does. They have not faced this defense. They have never faced a badass defense. This is TCU test. Yes. Michigan 42-21.
So almost the same score as when they beat Ohio State. Yeah.
Guys.
Yeah.
Newsflash. Michigan runs the football. Newsflash. You saw what it did to Ohio State? TCU, your Big 12. What does the Big 12 don't have, gentlemen?
It's
Everything. Everything.
And what does Michigan definitely have?
Everything.
thing.
Except the quarterback.
Yeah, that's he a different story. He might be the one that TCU.
Outside of that, they got everything.
He might be the reason why TCU don't even make it. TCU end up making it to the goddamn final if he don't fuck around. But Michigan, let's be real though. Their running back got time to get healthy. They got Harbaugh got a time to plan. He should not have a problem in this game. Guys, can you give that signal again? What y'all, Antonio, what you said was going to happen? Give me 48-21.
Ah.
They're going to run up over their ass.
One want to be respective. The other one, the other two do not want to be respective. Olive oil and the Wonder bread bag ready.
So, guys, we have a very interesting game in the next one, huh? Interesting game, guys. I mean, let's be real. It could be interesting because, in playoffs, some shit could happen. But we're going to talk about that Michigan Wolverines and Texas and the TCU or the Fiesta Bowl. My bad, guys. I'm sorry. Let me correct myself. The Georgia Bulldogs, number 1 against Ohio State, is the Peach Bowl. Going down in... Stop sleeping. Get up. Get up.
Go ahead. I'm out.
Nah, for real, get up. Because there's a storyline to this. Okay. Well, let me just get on to it since they're looking like y'all seeing that this might be a beatdown. Georgia favored 6.5 over under 62. Go ahead.
Ohio State against SEC teams. Apparently you did. You want to beat Alabama one time. And that was for the national championship. Ever since then, you have not beaten the SEC team in a minute. You thought my Bama boys was bad? Them guys from Georgia are defensively, offensively receivers. This guy that makes tight end by the name of Brock. What's his name? Brock. What's his name? We just gonna call him Brock. And Bennett, he may not be a good NFL quarterback, but he's a hell of a college football player. Say is Ohio State. Oh wait, I'm getting fucked. Hell no, hell yes. When New Year's Day you have been over for Georgia? Yes. August 8th. Yank! Yank! Take it. 43. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm up. I'm up now. Okay. Okay, cool. All right. Oh, all right. Thank you for that nice soliloquy. I very appreciated it. Let's get one thing straight. Have we not have Antonio, have you and I both said that Georgia has been the number one team in the country for about a good 2 months?
Yeah.
Did y'all not see what happened when they played against Tennessee when they're supposed to be the number one potent offense in the country? Did they not get waxed?
Damn sure did. In the very worst way.
Did somebody down there have their hopes on LSU possibly winning against Georgia in the SEC championship game?
I said,
Yeah, that was one of your lone wolves that I told you hop off the train. I
no,
warned you.
I say this. Say nothing about guaranteed.
Yeah, but I was just like, everybody was like, oh, LSU got a chance. LSU never had a chance.
No,
Never had
the minute
a chance. They never
that got hit, they're doing the fucking.
Yeah, never had a chance. Never had a chance.
Don't look like they did.
And the only reason why I'm giving Ohio State a little bit of hope, because of CJ Stroud. They haven't played a quarterback like this. I believe CJ Stroud is going to be the number one pick in the NFL this coming year. I think he will be well. But here's the problem, CJ. You thought Michigan's defense was bad? Here's the juggernaut of the defenses. Meet Georgia. Oh, and by the way, aren't they in their home building in Atlanta? Aren't they in their own state? They've been stayed there the entire time. They ain't had to move. That's the championship game. Guess where it was at? Out in Atlanta. And guess where the Peach Bowl is at? Same place. They ain't really had to move. So why am I going up against a team that has the number one defense, top 20 offense, played in the same building that they just won at, and then go to play there again? You really think I'm gonna tickle Ohio State? Hell no. Nah.
I wouldn't.
I love Ohio State. I do. I love Ohio State. I love what Ryan Day has done for that team. Bad matchup, dude. And you're the one that just got back in the tournament. And this is what you're rewarded with? An ass whooping to Georgia? God bless you.
Oh.
42-14.
So guys, remember last year Not guys, actually you, Antonio. You, sir. Remember last year what happened when we picked, when we thought Georgia was gonna lose to Alabama? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened to our thoughts and our good old money that we bet on Alabama, thinking that Alabama was gonna win the national championship?
Vegas,
Great.
Huh?
Great.
Vegas took our money.
Oh,
They
bait.
they raped your money. They raped it. Say, give it.
Did Debo on us?
Yeah, they took my chain. They took. Oh, we had very huge capital, by the way. Um, and now we got Ohio State. Y'all think I'm gonna do that again?
Hell no.
Y'all think I'm gonna bet on Ohio State?
Nope.
No.
Y'all think I'm crazy to think that the a Big Ten team can beat a SEC team?
Nice try if you think so.
Hey, I may be crazy, but I'm not stupid at the same time.
Y'all think I'm stupid?
Better not be.
Don't call me stupid ever again. I'm not dumb. Georgia has been the best team in the country the whole season, and I don't think they're gonna fall off the hook. Now, the only intriguing thing that we will probably say is there is a possibility, guys, that they might try to attempt to have a Big Ten rematch in the national championship. They might try to do that. And just saying, you hear it here first. If it ever happens, just know y'all heard it here first. But I'm not gonna go with that narrative. I think it'll be Georgia. I think what y'all said Georgia was going to do to Ohio State.
Go ahead, Rob.
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Hmm.
Look, hurt him so bad to make it hard for him to sit down and yeah.
Um.
Hold
Um. Um.
Trust me, Jinder Mahal is thinking about one thing right now. He's thinking about the United States Championship. And right now in front of him is red, white, and blue. I'm talking about pure white meat.
Does that sound like what might happen?
on.
Well,
Hey. Do me a favor. Go on here and bring that olive oil. And bring the one baby back with you, too.
Oh,
oh God.
so you got the olive oil prepared for them.
Olive oil.
Well,
And the one baby bag.
the back treatment. Oh, as in you're gonna shut your mouth up
See,
and
no. See, the olive oil is to get it right, to get it proper, and to safe sex.
Well, if that's the case, you thinking they're gonna have it safe? They're gonna need this because I don't think they're gonna survive a whole nother night. Just go ahead and crack this bad boy open and say, because they're gonna take it hard and rough.
Hmm. So this
Stay
week,
thirsty.
yeah. That liquor that will put you on your ass. Anyways, so guys, so we are gonna be together on Sunday. Um, we have our our what you will say our fantasy finals or championship or asylum championship. Um, I got Jackass over there next door over there to me. Um, I know he gonna be ready. You see, I didn't start nobody tonight, right? Okay. You see, I didn't start nobody tonight. You know I don't do that. You should know I don't do Thursday night hiccups. I don't do that. Not for you. Not for you. I got something special for you. I got something real special for you. Something special for you that's so good that it gonna have you on the edge of your seat. You know why? Just remember, it ain't over until Monday night.
Tuesday.
No, it'll be over Monday night. It'll be over Monday night. Monday night. We'll talk about Tuesday. Oh no. It starts Monday. We waiting on that. We waiting on that. We waiting on Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. No, we waiting on Tuesday. No Tuesday waiting. After the Monday night game over, we will see who hold belt. Because that Min Poop over there, he got somebody that he have to throw the ball to. And have to run the ball and give the ball to. See? So he gonna go ahead and have his life be stink. Cause he have to crack on his ass out Monday night. Cause he knows Monday night he better not be close. Don't be close enough. Don't be close enough. Hey, you, hello. Hey, testing. I'm talking to you, Minka Poop. Hey, you. Talking to you. Hey, Monday night. The snow. Don't be close to me. Don't be close to me.
You finish? You finish for the moment?
A little bit. You can say whatever you want to. Oh, hey. Backstory. Backstory. Hey, no need for no audience and no cheerleading prep squad. You stay your wifey self there, or else you gonna end up in this asylum too. Stay your ass away from war games. You don't want this here. Keep order here. Keep order, I say. Thank you. You can speak.
Oh my! It's so much that I could say to this, but all I can say is the better man is going to win this.
Hmm.
It has been fun. It has been enlightening. It's great to come out of retirement.
Hmm.
I, look, I know how Michael Jordan feels now. And I understand it now. It's great when you leave on top and then you come back and you're on your way back to being on top.
I'm glad you're saying on your way to the top because you could only say that. Remember, Michael Jordan could go ahead and have all of the story he had, but you ain't Michael Jordan. Just understand that, pussy. Hey,
I haven't done it to you. I've done it to others, but I haven't done it to you.
dream hard, dream very hard, sir. It's very difficult to take me down as a one seed. Just know.
Like I said,
I, okay.
it's been a year of the first.
Mm-hmm.
What other first than to let the person that never got a chance to pick win the whole thing? You never know. All I can say is, Antonio, no matter what happens, you will have a great friend right next to you in the championship table. No
That's
matter
a fact. But for right now, you is not my friend. You have something that I want, and I have to go through your black, fully bearded ass to get. And it's another belt that needs to be right next to the other one that I had lovely earned after a historic season. So it will be just nicer to have the other belt in my other arm for when I come in next season with the two belts for my two historic seasons. And nothing better than to say I cut your head off to get this, and I gonna kiss it like I gonna kiss it like it's my baby, like it's my baby. Like how like Tommaso Ciampa call his belt. You know what he name his belt? Goldie. Goldie coming home. Goldie coming home to the rightful owner. An obsessed man that wants gold. You retirement home for you. Retirement home. Won't put you retired. Make sure I give you a beating so you don't come back. Yes, former champion. I know you got something to say. I'm getting hostile with that good for nothing whore over there.
Let me clear this stuff for everybody. Like I told you earlier, the other fantasy football guys sent you to, but only one of you can come sit next to the table where I'm at. Let's keep this in mind. I'm the first of the kind of fantasy football champion. I had to go through to get there. Now you two are right there in the ring. See Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome? There's the old saying goes, one man leaves. That's right. One of you is going to leave the asylum 6 feet deep. Which one of you going to be 6 feet deep? Furthermore, let's make this clear. When the championship belt will be in display, I will be ready to present it to the man who, whether it be you, Rob, or whether it be you, Chef. One of the two. But like I said, the elder football guys, fantasy football guys, send you here. But as far as I'm concerned, somebody gonna be joining me at the head of the table.
Don't
Time,
sound like that group over there.
one more
Eh, eh,
time,
eh.
you can acknowledge me on that.
Trust. Trust. I am looking forward to this battle. I am looking forward to it. I honestly, I really didn't know I was gonna make it here, but I knew I was gonna make the playoffs, so I wanted to. But the crazy thing is, I have to go against an elder brother that I have to win the title from. That's the heartbroken part. But at the same time, I really love it because for a whole week, I get to have nothing but hatred and trash talk to talk about that good for nothing minka poop over there. So it's fine. It's fine with me. Sometimes you just have to beat your best friends just to get what you want. And you know what, sir? On Sunday morning, you will have the death sentence right in front of me. I will have the wager prepared for you in the championship dome. Yeah, in the Hell in a Cell match. Yeah, just be prepared. Be prepared, whore. We got case. We gonna put cases on this. I putting cases on this. I took 50 from old boy. Old boy because he's a has been checked out. Took him out in the water. Go bug.
I've made it this far by being silenced. What's the purpose of changing now?
I never had silence because I was hunted from all 11 of y'all. So you know what? I'll play the evil empire because all of y'all, you want to see me go down because I've been so dominant all season. But
Oh,
look,
by the way, I just fancy football for next year. Remember how we had the East and West, and I think about throwing this A block. We had to call the asylum, and we call inmates, and we had the B block next year.
well, I guess I'm there and along with that asshole over there.
So, like I said, here should be A block and B block since we're going to be in the asylum. And by the way, for those who come back, which I am coming back, which I think all three of us may be coming back, get used to it, gentlemen, because y'all going to be right next to each other. Y'all going to be best buds.
So are you ready to watch what's going to happen with that game?
It's already 7-0.
Are we drinking Casamigos?
Hey,
7-0.
First lady.
Nope, you've been caught. Come on back.
He been talking shit.
It don't matter. Come on back.
Hold on, let me get something to drink.
Yeah, get something to drink. Yeah, I want you to sit down here if I could get these final words from you. Because the only thing I have an assignment for her. Special assignment. No, nothing. I don't want to hear you say no.
Ooh,
You sit down.
ooh, ooh. Yeah, well, he'll see it after that play, but ooh. Where do they find these running backs?
Where they find them?
This one, well, wait till you see this play coming up.
Well, I mean, that Dallas do have some talent over there now. But oh, 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 oh.
Yeah. That's what I said. Ooh, ooh. Hello. Where they find this one at? That's the rookie.
Oh, I don't know where to find him.
Oh, yeah, by the way, other news, Derek Carr for the Las Vegas Raiders.
Oh boy, I was hoping y'all go get me with that. So how do y'all feel about that situation before we get out of here?
I don't. The Raiders. Fuck them. Long dick style. Fuck Josh McDaniel too. And don't be surprised if Devontae Adams leaves too. Go ahead, Rob.
The fallen has fell from grace. A team that was a playoff team last year had all this mouth, all the hype. They were more hyped than we were. They say, okay, Derek Carr got his. Let me tell you about my best friend. Yeah, I can tell you about him. Oh shit. He was actually hype. He won't. Actually, the bad thing about it is Devontae Adams actually it's fine. But you know what makes it even funnier? The fact that Aaron Rodgers still has a chance to make the playoffs and they're mathematically eliminated. It's incredible. You leave the best quarterback. Granted, I blame him because he decided he wanted to take all the money and run. Take the money and don't give it to the poor. This is what happened. But yet, he still finds a way to mathematically stay in the playoffs. Even with a messed up toe. Even probably with a messed up shoulder. Even probably with a messed up thumb. Bitch still finds a way to make the playoffs. Or at least be in the hunt for it. Meanwhile,
Like Terminator.
Devontae Adams goes to a new city where he has his best friend. You would think, okay, I have my best friend. I've been knowing him since college. We've been practicing over the summer for the past 10 years. We should know each other by the book, right? Well, here's the difference between practicing in the summer and then playing for a season. When you're practicing in the summer, guess what you normally do? You go back to your respected person, your respected partner, and you take what you learn from them and enhance it to your game. That's where Devontae Adams come in. Because what he learned from Derek Carr, and I think this is what he's learning now. Derek Carr ain't all that good. Could be the system, because let's just be realistic. Josh McDaniels, you're a hell of a coordinator, but that is all you're known for. Coordinating. Not leader of men, not leading a team. You can coordinate. Like they say in Boomerang, you have to coordinate. That's what you do. You coordinate.
Ain't been doing that.
And then you let the main people do what they need to do. That's what you're good at. You did it with Tom. You let you and Tom coordinate, and Bill Belichick put it together. But when you try to coordinate and build it yourself for yourself, in the words of Trey Songz, you ain't shit. So this is going to be very interesting because possibly Derek Carr could be not only, I would think he'll be traded before he'll get released, because if they release him, there's a lot of dead money and a lot of guarantees he's going to be owed. They're going to probably looking to trade Derek Carr next year. And there's going to be a team, i.e. probably the Colts, that could try and get their hands on him, which I don't know, not us, not even us. I don't even want Derek Carr. I hate the alien. I call him an alien for a reason. That forehead is just like an alien forehead. It's ridiculous. He is ridiculous. Now, granted, is he a great comeback person for a fourth quarter? Sure. But why I need you to come back when I can just hold you responsible for 3 quarters when you should be able to win? There's been a lot of games this year that Derek Carr should have won.
I can name
Saints.
Saints.
This past game, the Steelers, even though they were on an emotional high, they still should have won that game. Chargers. We should at least beat them once. Let's see. The Atlanta game. What the fuck was that?
I got one. Kansas City.
I got something even better. And this probably be the one game that not only sealed Derek Carr's fate, but if I'm the owner, it should seal McDaniel's fate. The game against the Colts.
Mm-hmm.
The ultimate death game.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else that they have played against, every head coach that they played against ever since the McDaniels game, they have stomped the Indianapolis Colts. All the other head coaches have beaten Jeff Saturday except one. And the worst thing about that game was they came off the street and beat y'all. He literally didn't have a full week of practice. No, that wasn't week 1. That was like week 9 or 10. Yeah, it was his week 1. But I'm just saying, he literally came off the street in 4 days. 4 days. And beat y'all. He literally told the game plan on national television how to beat the Raiders if he were the coach. And literally 4 days later, the same blueprint, he displayed it on y'all and beat y'all in y'all own building.
Shame on them.
If I were the Raiders, and if I were Raiders fans, just as quick as they got rid of Nathaniel Hackett, he needs to be out the door too.
Yep.
Now,
That's the
if I'm
ultimate
going to trade
embarrassment.
Derek Carr, where would I send him to? I got a few players now. Houston possibility, New Orleans,
Seattle.
maybe Atlanta, maybe both the Jets and the Giants.
I don't know about the Giants. I think they might give Daniel Jones another contract, or at least give him his 1 year and try it out.
But the Jets?
But yeah, Jets definitely Jets.
The Jets. Who else out there?
Shit. What a throw.
That's all off the top of my head.
But if I was the one team that like you said, if there's one team two actually that really needs it because they're one quarterback away from really making a hunt in the playoffs, like I said, it's the Jets and Seattle. I believe those are the two major teams that if they want to make a push and get back into playoff contention and don't have to worry about trying to sneak in, Jets and Seattle. More Seattle, if anything. Because I would love to see. Now, I know Derek Carr and Devontae Adams is a hell of a combo. But him and DK and Tyler Lockett with a better head coach.
So what y'all trying to disrespect Geno?
No, we're not disrespecting Geno. It's just
deal.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get rid of Geno after his year this year.
No.
They're not going to get rid of Geno. They'll solidify him as a – let's just say this. If they don't go after Derek Carr, they're going to solidify him as a quarterback. I'm not saying that he's not a top 32 quarterback. I think he is. It's just if I have a better quarterback that can get me in a better position, I'll take him.
I look at Geno. Geno's like maybe top 20-ish. Maybe top 20-ish or nearly in the middle of the pack. So that's the way how I see with Geno. With Derek Carr, like, he can get you 4 combats, but it's the Raiders defense that, even though you had Max Crosby, even though you had Chase, but for some odd reason, Raiders defense, and as most of them have them lost on defense, had been the Achilles heel.
Mm-hmm.
So the way I see it, Derek Carr may have to find a change of scenery. See if you get a second round draft pick. That's how I see it.
I think his chances is over for the Raiders. For Devontae Adams situation, they can't get rid of him because they just paid him. But Devontae Adams probably, well, I ain't gonna say Devontae Adams wished that he was in Green Bay because Aaron Rodgers didn't know what the hell he wanted to do. So I think the Raiders is kind of stuck in a situation where they might have to be fighting for a quarterback. As for Josh McDaniels, I'm surprised nobody didn't talk about Josh McDaniels, but Josh McDaniels should not be off the hook, guys.
No, I did.
No, he did.
I did.
Okay.
You know, hey, you know what? You do not want me.
I don't trust him.
You know what time it is. You know what time it is if I talk about Josh McDaniels. That list, fuck you list, he's on there.
Definitely on there.
Okay. So I want to go and see what happens in this game because they're moving down the field in a sorts, and I want to see how it ends. So until Sunday morning when we all meet all in one accord and watch some football together for a little bit, this is Chefrazzi, Lone Wolf. I'll see you on Sunday. my opponent. I will see you on Sunday as well. Until then, let's get out of here. And I'm going to see y'all on Sunday while I watch.
Shit.
Oh, uh-oh.
Huh. Are they in the two hoops?
He was down.
It was down.
Yeah, butt was down before the ball got loose.
Yep, butt was down. Yep. Well, I told you this is gonna be an interesting game. I did took them at the spread. And is he really trying to challenge that?
No.
Okay, I would have been like Michael McCarthy is stupid. But we're out of here, guys. Peace out. See y'all on Sunday.